तो सबसे पहले हम प्ले स्टोर पे जाते हैं। तो आप निकशाला ऐप को प्ले स्टोर से डाउनलोड कर सकते हैं। ये ऐप आपको दो चीज़ों में मदद करेगा। पहला तो है यूनिवर्सिटी शॉर्टलिस्ट करने में, दूसरा उस पर्टिकुलर यूनिवर्सिटी पे जिस पे आपने सिलेक्ट किया है उस पे कैसे एप्लीकेशन होता है। लिंक मैं डिस्क्रिप्शन में दे दूंगा, आप प्लीज़ डाउनलोड कर लीजिएगा। तो इंटरफेस ऐसा कुछ दिखता है।
Alright guys, so before I start this video, if you want to book an appointment with me directly and talk about your course or admission process or visa process or documentation, anything, first link in the description is the link which you can use to book the appointment and I will show up directly.
Alright guys, welcome back once again. Today I'm here with my friend. He is Erasmus Mundus scholar and today we are here to know your journey, how you got this scholarship. I'm pretty sure there are a lot of people who are desiring for something like this. I'm just really interested to know what was the admission process like. How did you really go about and what really got you this scholarship? Because I'm sure zillions of people are applying.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
And very few people get selected, especially with a scholarship like Erasmus, which is world renowned, and the amount of diversity and the experience what they bring for people. Well, without further ado, let's get into it. Before we start, can we have your quick introduction?
Yeah, sure. My name is Vinod. I come from Tamil Nadu, Salem. I did my bachelor's in electronics and communication engineering. I'm a 2013 pass out. I've been working since then until I joined the master program. I was working in avionics control systems. It's always been my dream to do a master's.
What's the program name?
This program is actually EMJMD, Erasmus Mundus Joint Master Degree Program, funded by Erasmus organization, and the program name is actually EPICO as the abbreviation. It's actually electric vehicle propulsion and control.
Oh, I see. You said you did ECE as your bachelor's.
Yes.
And how much did you score there?
I scored around 87.5%.
87.5. And did you give IELTS?
Yes, exactly. I have to give the IELTS also.
How much did you score there?
I had 8 out of 9 years.
8. And then after that you went on to work for straight 7 years.
Yes.
In this
Right.
same area.
Yes.
Right? Just to keep things in context, this year program what you're doing is 100% funded.
Yes, what I got is 100% funded.
That means there's no tuition fees plus your cost of living is being taken care.
It's been covered, yes.
I see. Can I know the figure? A month you get?
Yes, I get 1,000 euros per month.
1,000 euros a month.
Yes, for the whole 24 months of study duration.
Just in maybe like couple of sentences, if you could tell us what this program is all about.
Okay, so EPICO is a new master's program in EMJD category. It's we are the first intake of students. EPICO tries to solve the present world challenges in the field of electric mobility. It could be electric vehicles, electric aeroplanes, electric anything based on sustainable movement. Some are concentrating on the energy storage systems, some are concentrating on the electrical systems, embedded systems, electrical propulsion systems. So this is all put together and we are a multidisciplinary study field and where we are trying to solve the challenges in all domains. And basically this program has emerged just for keep solving the sustainability challenges in next 20 to 30 years.
What is the admission process?
Very simple. I could have to mention that I just, as I said before, I just found the list of courses in EMJMD and then I searched individually which is going to suit me, and if you go, there is a link for each of the course you are interested in. Yeah. So you just go in, you get a web page completely dedicated to that particular course and you see how to apply, when to apply. So you have all the questions and you have all the answers for that. So my job was just to prepare the list of documents.
And what are those?
It just starts with your identification, CV, identification as in passport, CV, motivation letters, degree certificate, if you have the transcripts of previous bachelor's and those things, and they don't need LOAs, instead they need the references, email addresses.
Okay.
So where they contact themselves. Finally, the most important part is the motivation letter.
I think that definitely sets the stage whether you're getting through or not.
Exactly.
Would you say that someone who's a total fresher and they're still studying while they're watching us Can they also apply for this program?
Yes, the only condition they mentioned that the degree should be completed before July 31st of that program year.
Okay.
So as long as you could produce those certificates, they are okay with having.
But I can't apply using provisional degree?
Yes, you can apply. Provisional degree is also fine.
As long as the degree is completed with 8 semesters.
8 semesters should be completed by July 31st.
What is the strength of your class?
We are 21 students.
21 from around the world.
Yes, we are from 14 countries. Yes.
Wow. Okay. Can you explain us the subjects what you have, the mandatory ones, and the specializations I could do?
First semester we are basically given all the same courses.
Like?
But when you go to different universities, you have subjects which are already taking place there, and you have slight differences between those universities, but you cannot call them as full specialization in second semester.
Mm-hmm.
But in third semesters, based on your allocation, it slightly changes. Like I was previously saying, Ecole Central the North is concentrating on automatic control of studies. Romania Bucharest University is concentrating on energy storage systems, and La Kiel is concentrating on electrical systems, and CAU Kiel is concentrating on electric vehicle modeling part. So it is gonna be changing from the third semester. For the first 1 year, the first semester and second semester is gonna be mostly the same for all the students.
As a Erasmus scholar, if you were the invigilator, okay, what will you look in one's profile to give them a full ride scholarship?
I would probably first look at the academic performance of the bachelor degree they have, and then I just straight jump forward to the motivation letter, because that speaks tons of information about your aspiration, what are you and where you see yourself in few years. So that is the key thing which played for me, I guess. Additionally, of course, your work experiences, if you have produced some papers in your bachelor's or in any time before applying, so all those things counts. For me, the highest criteria is going to be the academic performance and also the motivation letter.
Since you're traveling between different countries and cities, how are you managing your cost of living? I mean, I know you said in the beginning that you get 1,000 euros paid a month, but is that enough?
There is one more part of funding which is called travel allowance, which we get 3,000 euros per year and beginning of every year, so which is going to cover all your traveling as well.
Usually when you travel from different countries, of course, it requires more money, but you can't really exhaust 3,000, man. You also know that.
No. It's just for saving.
Within Europe, it's not that expensive, really.
Yeah, of course, it's not expensive. We also got an installment allowance where you try to move in a new country for the first time. They give you 1,000 euros on top of it, other than the travel expenses. So it's basically for your deposits for the accommodations and sorts of like that. Like your household things which you need for the whole year or the next semester.
Wow.
So we are sufficiently funded, and there is no complaints on financial issues at all. No complaints.
I think, look, I've made a lot of videos about Erasmus in the past, and one thing I noticed is they just want you to focus on the education.
Exactly.
And not even be bothered about, should I go and do part-time job locally?
It's not required at all. You still have the eligibility to do that, but it's better you study, focus yourself to the study, make sure that you're achieving the purpose what you're doing here.
Yeah. Put in the work. Okay, you will have to spend hours and hours and hours. There's definitely not a content on internet or in person. Somebody will come and say, hey, do this, and that's going to work for you. I think it's an individual journey. Scholarships are applied by thousands and thousands of people. I can't even imagine the amount of people who would have applied for this and how many got through all of this.
Yeah, my case was quite a turbulent journey, if you want to say that way, because I was in the reserved list, not on the main list. So I was...
You were extras.
I was the extras, yes, and I got this confirmed. I was kept asking to my coordinator, who said that I have to pay fees to be a part of this course.
Yeah.
Because I am on the reserved list, and I kept asking him what is my chances to get into the main list. So that their only reply was that if someone in the main list drops of any personal reasons or they have another offer, so if that is the only case, I can move up. So
Okay.
it was like after a month of to and fro's of emails, I got a confirmation from them that you've been promoted back into. Mine was just one seat away from the main list.
I see.
So somebody has dropped it, and I got this chance. So
Right,
it
right.
was my turning point of my life.
Wow. Well, here you are. He very briefly mentioned that you are on a reserved list and you will have to pay. So the same program is also, you can become part of the same program and have everything experienced like the way he is. Only thing is that you will have to pay tuition fees
Yes.
for that, and you will have to pay for your own cost of living, like any other education around the world. So you could be part of this also still. Anyway, having said that, if you've made it till here, please go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.